Hello world, we're live. It's me, the Jcrow, and today we're in Adobe Photoshop doing some ArtFight Revenges. I am joined today by someone you usually see in chat, so today they have a voice again. It's Blaze, they're behind me.
Peoples, I am also here.
Speaky Clean's also here.
I have crippling depression.
3, 2, 1, canvas reveal. Ta-da! You know, I'm working on a little animated art fight attack that I almost streamed today, and then I decided I'd leave it as a surprise because it is for someone in chat. Do your references, Venom Shank. Is it a new Ryan reference sheet or is it a new character in general? For a while, I was quite tempted to animate the spookiness on this one. But I'm also looking at time, and I know I want to do some extra animations in the credits, which I am currently animating. I have got a couple of those done already. Nisty, hey, hi Nisty. Mochi, you're currently the top monarch. You've dethroned Nisty for how long?
Misty, get on it. Start a revolt.
Astro.
Throw back.
We've got Mochi Stars, you're the monarch. We've got Skelly Bones, good old Skelly, you're the heir. And then our current knight in shining armor is Venom Shank. So I'm the court jester. You're just usually part of the kingdom. You're just a civilian.
I'm just there.
You're
You're
not
in training.
You're the knight in training until the one day that you finally get your knightship. Mochi, the animation meme is for my birthday and it's going to be a surprise. Oh.
What a surprise is going on at the minute?
Does it have to be a surprise for me? Or do I get to know special?
She's already mad because I won't tell her about the mission I'm working on.
Astroblaze is making a whole mission and we refer to the mission as the mission and I get no other context. Why is everyone doing a mission and not telling me? Why is no one telling the fool?
The fool is supposed to be the keeper of the secrets.
Yeah. Give me a secret. Guys, give me a secret. This is when someone's like, I killed a man. The score, is that you?
Well, he didn't kill a man.
He killed several children.
He killed several children.
Whoop. Misty says it's about to dethrone you, not she. Wait, Mochi, you're a monarch. That means that you get to see Kara at the ball. What are you going to say? What are you going to say without any titles?
Boo.
Just looking Astroblaze right in the eye, be like, no title.
I am titleless. I am but a peasant.
Oh no! If you don't get a title, you just get peasant. Oh no. I suppose you can
it's your
choose.
micronation. You decide what titles we get.
You can choose any commoner title, like a game of D&D. So, like in a game of D&D, you can choose to be a peasant. You could also be a goblin if you desire.
So I could choose my race.
Yes. You can be a merchant. You can be a blacksmith. You can be a cobbler. You can make a shoemaker. That can be your title, Astroblaze. You can be shoemaker. Like a little elf.
At least if I'm a blacksmith, I get to make swords.
You get to make swords. So
I can't build one, I can at least make them.
it's your dream. You were born to be a knight, but forced to be a blacksmith.
What is the next best thing?
Every time.
If
Okay.
I'm the wielder of the weapons, I will be the supplier.
This character looks too optimistic at the moment.
Yeah, they look too angsty. They
No.
need to be angstier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that looks a bit too smiley. And all of the art that they've submitted of this character looks quite upset.
Yes.
And
if it was like dissolving into smoke, I'd also be quite upset.
You think?
Yeah.
Part of me would be like, cool. Because it's got eyes. So part of me would be like, ah, that's weird and terrifying and new, but I'd also be like, slay?
But slay though.
But I look good though. Mochi, you want to be a princess. Oh, you have. Oh, Nisty's already over from the castle. Yep. Nisty's the monarch.
Yeah, that's a surprise to nobody.
Artist Edward. Peasant goblin, be both. You could be a peasant goblin. Is that you?
I don't want to be a peasant goblin.
You can be a peasant goblin. Oh, Mochi, you became princess. Because that's the rule is you get monarch, and then like a knight, but you can choose your variant. So like you could be a prince or a princess sort of thing. So realistically, you're no longer like in the castle when you don't have a crown. But okay, you at least get to choose your career path.
So there are the different knight variants as well.
No, you're just a knight. You
Just
get to be
generic knight.
you
You know,
can
knights have different positions, right?
okay, you can choose your position.
Well, I don't, 'cause I'm not a knight.
You don't choose anything.
No, I don't get to choose anything.
You
I'm not even in the kingdom today.
you get to choose what material you're gonna make your next sword for the real knight. The real knights. Mochi Star's arts. I mean, Ash is very depressed. Is he depressed because there's a new princess and he doesn't know where Kara's gone? I was editing streams, as I've been mentioning this like for the past couple of streams that I'm editing streams, but I edited one the other day, and it was the one where you'd first posted Kara and you were like, go check, I posted a new character, and I was like, oh, who, where? Where? It was like the one where you first introduced Kara. I was like, oh my god. Kara's first appearance. I was quite happy. Nisty's sewing on a very appropriate patch onto my canteen right now. Stay tuned.
Good luck.
It says hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or die straight.
Die straight! Nervous sweating. So it's like
the combination of saying that plus all the stuff about me going on about a knight and swords. It's just make me sound like a sword enthusiast lesbian.
yes.
I'm not, by the way.
Sword enthusiast lesbian who's a knight. No, who dreams to become a knight. Because you want to marry the princess also. No, you want to defend the princess. But then when you finally get your chance to become a knight and you're in like little squire school or something, you get to see the princess up close for the first time and you're like, oh my god. And then you also become, you're a knight, sword enthusiast lesbian, but you're also a disaster lesbian and heavily fall in love with the princess.
I have the North Sea who basically did the opposite of that. It's like, no, he went
Fell in love with a frog?
No, like, he trained like to become a knight to like swear his fealty to the princess. Saw the princess and was like, oh, I'm gay actually.
Oh my god!
The headphones fell off of that one.
Fell off. You will start. It's like the princess is gonna be.
No, the knight realizes it's gay.
Yeah, that was the night. You're like, let me. I finally get to serve the princess. Ew. You know what? I'm gay. Oh my gosh. Venom Shank, you're back. Hello. Oh, so you're going. Oh, you're updating Ryan's reference sheet because it's so outdated. And today your mum hired like 5 maids to clean the home. That's good and all because our house is kind of big, but they took 10 hours to finish everything. Our house is not that big. 10 hours? They spent all day? Yeah. My auntie's house has what? One, I'm gonna count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rooms, not including the hallways. Then when her cleaner comes around to help out, they're only there for an hour and her house is spotless. Like her house is spotless. They come around once a month, once a week to help tidy. They spent 1 hour. How are they spending 10 hours? Are they paid? They're paid by the hour.
Yeah.
Paid by the hour.
So they're doing the job properly.
Nisty, check Discord. Ooh. We're gonna get to see Nisty's new canteen patch, shall we?
A cheeky art. So
A little sneak peek in Discord. I'll check it once I've outlined this hand, which I'm hoping is going to also look a lot more handish once it's got some shading on there, but I'm also kind of scared of shading it because I don't know what I'm doing.
it looks fine.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just told Deltarune spoilers today to Astra Blaze.
So today, like, whenever you started spouting that stuff about Asgore was the first time. So it's been like at least a week.
About how he ran over Des in the truck Bergen truck, that bit of lore.
Because I've not had a chance to play Deltarune yet, because I've been busy with my mission. My life is mission. I have nothing else.
One mission.
I have but one mission.
Hasn't played Deltarune, hasn't seen the lore, didn't know Asgore, murdered another child in another time.
Well,
Okay.
I did, but then you spoiled it.
I'm gonna check the Discord real quick to see the art that Misty shared. Also, Mochi's tagged me in a community post. Warning. Oh my god, Misty. Is that so no one steals your drink? It's like warning and their face is exploding.
Oh, is that what that is?
It feels like a mouth and the eye, nose.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now. That's
Arms.
actually pretty cool.
They're like exploding. It's really cool actually though. You've got like a little drawing on the left where it looks like somebody's like ripping the seams out to take the patch off, and it's giving like Ziplord Colby. Are they stealing your patch? They're stealing, aren't they? Venom Shankly got here at 10 a.m, did nothing until 2 p.m, and then started cleaning at 3 p.m. Did your mum pay them? Are they being paid for that? Because no. I feel like I'd be encountering them as they just stand there and being like, hey, so have you cleaned anything yet?
Yeah, if I did that at work, I'd get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
I'd just stand around and do nothing for hours, but nope. Customer service does not allow that.
So this character, in their full body reference, this character is quite emaciated. Their arms, face, they like the character's design, you can see ribs and stuff. So they are meant to be underweight. As a heads up, I imagine it's something to do with disintegrating into dust.
Yeah, I don't imagine that's too good for your health.
But this is a revenge as well for like a really pretty Eden drawing that they did. Where she looks like a princess, like of the lake and stars, and it's really cool. I have shared that.
The constellation in the background, or is that a different one?
Yes, I think it's that one.
That one was very pretty. I mean, they're all really pretty. Any drawings of Jcrow series are pretty. Because they start pretty by default. It's not good.
You can't draw a Jcrow OC and it look bad. We're not biased. What do you mean? We're not biased at all. So who thinks Astra Blaze's mission is just to draw 100 books? Squeaky Clean thinks it's just 100 books. It's just gonna be a montage.
I'm not even dignifying that with a response.
It's gonna be like a timeline of a frame, and on each keyframe it's like a book, but it's looking like this. Little peach. I remember kids in school drawing like books like that, and one time like this group of boys, they thought it was so hysterical. They made a card by folding a piece of paper in half, and they just threw a bunch of booties in it, literally like that. Like the page literally was looking like that. Okay? They were like beans. And they'd just hand it to people and go, here, I did this card for you. And I remember looking at it and being like, what is it? Because they opened it and then they were laughing so hard, and I was just, because I guess, confused. And then I looked at them, I'm like, what is it? And then they looked absolutely offended that I had no idea what it was. And they were like, they're butts. It's a card full of butts. And I'm like, what do you mean it's a card full of butts? They're like love hearts, peaches. And they're like, no, they're butts. They're not love hearts. And I'm like, oh, you drew a card full of love hearts. And you're just passing it to anyone and everyone in school? You love everybody and everyone in school? And they're like, no, no. And I'm like, oh, look at you with all your boyfriends and girlfriends and them friends and they friends. No. They really quickly put that card in the bin. They did not like my interpretation. I was like, oh, are you shy now for all your boyfriends and girlfriends and they friends? And they stormed off. I didn't actually know what it was. I did think it was a bunch of wonky hearts because, like, what is that? they never brought it up again.
Understandable.
Venom Shrink, you gotta restart your PC. Good luck. I hope it doesn't explode. And Skelly, everybody loves Newbert from Deltarune. Who's Newbert? Who's Newbert? Oh, my music's not been playing. I need to.
I think you muted it, that's why.
No, when I turn my mic on, sometimes it takes it away from my headphones.
Oh, okay.
Deltarune, Newbert. As long as it's not Birdly.
Oh, that thing.
Oh, it's a blob.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that. Vaguely.
Oh, it's a. Is it?
I think that's.
Is it meant to be built like that?
Might be an edit.
It kind of looks like the dog armor. Newbert.
I forgot to grab you a drink, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, Artist Edward. The Newbert is the go. And how'd I get a crown? We have a new heir to the throne. It's Edward Artist Edward. Congrats. Mochi's a knight again, and Nisty still is the ruler. No one can dethrone Nisty.
Because no one wants to throw enough.
The only
because
way-
they don't bathe.
The only way to dethrone Nisty is when Nisty's not here because he's off leading charge in a war on a battlefield. And by leading charge, I mean he's probably made some explosives and it's just
Lowering
cackling.
the enemy.
They're just cackling in a tent with weirdly hodgepodge firework nail bombs. Like, watch this, guys. This is how we win the war.
Don't give them ideas.
I'm not giving him ideas. He's hearing nail bomb firework combo and going, wow, that's basic.
Yeah. Is that, I did that when I was in middle school.
I already did that. I didn't know I told you. Nisty, you finally got your paws on a book you've been really wanting. It's H.P. Lovecraft's The Whisper in the Darkness. Now, I've heard of something called Whisper in the Dark. Whisperer in the Darkness. I've not heard of that one.
Yeah, me neither.
Welcome back, Venom Shang. Artist Edward getting land for the country for real. And you're the heir as well, Artist Edward, so you're not even on the battlefield if you don't want to be. You could be chilling in the castle, waiting to ascend the throne. Good luck. I will keep the country safe from a safe distance. That'd be me. The king goes off to war, and then the heir is sat at home like, cool, I'm gonna watch YouTube and. So a lot of this is wiggly. I think we have to put a few eyes in here too. But yeah, I was originally thinking of animating this, but there isn't very long left on ArtFight.
Yes, this month has gone very, very fast.
It has.
As is every month, to be honest.
I wish it'd slow down personally.
Yes, I'd love it to slow down. I'd love more time. It'd just be great.
It's like when people ask me what kind of superpower would I pick, I usually pick the ability to pause time.
Yeah, well, that would be great.
I choose the ability to pause time usually, realistically, because one, I'd love to be able to fly and breathe underwater, but realistically, okay, being able to pause time would solve a lot of issues. For example, you know when you want to hit snooze in the morning or go to sleep, but you can't because you've got no time and you have to get up? Pause. Get a full night's sleep.
Sleep as long as you want and you'll still be on time for stuff.
Exactly.
Even better than that, like, even better than just having the ability to pause time, it'd be better off just having the remote from the movie Click.
What's that?
It's not Ben Stiller, what's his name? Oh god, his name's gone. Adam Sandler, that's it. It's an Adam Sandler film, basically where he gets a universal remote where he can like control the universe. So yeah, he can like pause time, but he can also like rewind and fast forward and stuff. So not only could you like actually pause time, but you could also like fast forward through the parts of the day you don't like. So like you could skip all your hospital appointments and I could skip all my shifts, it'd be great.
Nice. You could like just leave.
Yeah, exactly, you literally just leave.
And then we could also rob your boss and then you don't have to go back to work anyway.
I don't think that would work.
Why not?
I mean, I don't really have a boss. Like, I work for like a.
Astroblaze, heart capitalism, cringe, rob your boss today. disclaimer, and I probably shouldn't be advising you to rob your boss.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Maybe if your boss is like Jeff Bezos,
Yeah, then he probably wouldn't notice.
he wouldn't notice. Just rob him. It's fine. Artist Edward, if you can pause time, you're basically immortal. That is true, actually.
But I mean,
Wouldn't it?
it would depend on whether or not time pauses for you. If anything, it could end up making your life comparatively shorter. Because if you're still aging in the time where time is paused, then
Ooh.
you're still aging. So, like, from the perspective of everyone else, depending on how long you pause time for, you could end up having a really short life.
You know, Astrolabe is a really good point there, actually. It could be a drawback. You could be aging rapidly. I always saw it as time pauses for me. No, time pauses for everybody, but I can move around and then I can use it to get as much sleep as I want, is my big plan with it. But if you're also rapidly aging, I don't know. I mean,
It's one of those, like, would you press the button scenarios.
yeah. I'd rather just, if there's no drawback to having the skill passively, then it's still going to be useful to at least, to be like, do you want to be able to not pause time or pause time? Does anything happen if I don't pause the time? No, it just keeps going. Then I suppose there's no downside. Well, eyeballs drifting away.
It's giving, like abstraction from Digital Circus. Like, in a cool way. Like, it's...
In a cool way.
No, like, well, sometimes certain artists can be like, they get a bit pissed when the stuff gets compared to other stuff. And I'm not trying to be rude, I just think it looks cool.
It is pretty cool. I just like scary characters with eyes and shadows.
Which is, like, really weird. Like, because you wouldn't think looking at your art style that you'd be into that sort of thing. But, like, I know she's, like, secretly angsty on the sly. I've seen some of the stuff she draws.
Like, cool.
She must, like, parent at the bottom of your Instagram.
Spooky. This character's skin has been sampled, but it looks really dark on the blue and sandy coloured background. Also, Mochi, I've not checked what you tagged me in yet. I should do that. And Nisty, you only have about 9 days left of vacation before school starts and you're nervous. I'm probably going to have to relocate to the city for the work days. Oh.
Oh yeah, you
Not-
have like way different summer stuff, don't you? Because like summer holidays over here have like just started.
Yeah, we still have some kids are still in school here.
No, I think they've all broken up now. I think last week was like the last week of the schools that were left.
I'm just checking what Mochi's tagged me in really quick
Yeah, yeah.
as well. Oh, you've decided there'll be bird hybrids in your story. I want to see them. Oh, those are really pretty wings.
Let me see.
Oh, they're pretty actually. Witness.
Oh yeah, they're very pretty.
Oh, the pink dress. Are they friends with Kara?
Everyone gets to be friends with the cool princess.
They're really pretty. I like the colours on the outfit. They look quite moody. It's giving the picture. It's giving the relationship dynamic a little bit where she's like next to Kara and Kara's smiling of Mira and Zoe from Demon Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Which I haven't watched yet.
Where it's like, I can see that you're doing like a grumpy face, but I feel like there's like a hint of joy in there still. Very cute. Aru, hello, hi. And Uzi, also hello. Hello, hello, welcome.
Hello everybody.
Venom Shank. Is this the Pibby Gillet? Pibby.
What?
Do you know of Pibby?
I do not.
Oh, it was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a picture. It was the idea for an April Fool's thing to basically have like a Cartoon Network world thing where you've got these characters, but then a virus takes over the like Cartoon Network universe, so to speak, and then like it's a
everything
horror.
dark.
It's a horror, and it's like a big glitch that takes over. Like this is also Pibby during the wars.
Balls.
Like it has like a whole fake animated trailer and stuff, and it's just full of like old and new cartoons.
They're like being corrupted, basically.
Yeah, and you have like a group of survivor type characters, hence Pibby. And then there's a bunch of extra characters, like I say, which are just your favorites from childhood, but they're dying. They're wasting away. How are you doing, Uzi? Did you ever get all those pictures on your wall? Or are you still like fighting your wall? I need to go and print a bunch of pictures to put on my wall soon. Ah, Uzi, I love Pibby. To the bad fandom. Too bad the fandom's dead now. You could personally bring it back to life. You could personally bring the dead of Pibby back to life.
Resurrect the fandom.
Resurrect the fandom. Resurrect the actual show. Oh, we have a crash. The characters in Pibby are all like deceased and glitched up. Tato!
Tato.
Oh, you're looking at Danganronpas.
I'm
And
just looking
Tato.
on Instagram.
Astro Blaze is buying Nendroids.
I'm not.
She's buying Nendroids.
I'm not buying Nendroids. Not that there's any shame in buying Nendroids, I'm just not buying Nendroids.
Mochi, you just realised, and Uzi, we've got some more now. Good. Some cheese from Skelly. Delicious. I don't have any cheese right now. What the heck? Uzi, but this time I got a friend to help. You're distributing the workload between your friends. Like, I need to plaster my wall in art. Come and give me an assist. So, again, the rib detail of the character, I think I'll do with just some subtle shading instead of actual light art. Just try and get that look in. I'll do the eye next, I think. Artist Edward, one art fight attack a day keeps the procrastination away. Artist Edward, are you in art fight? Are you drawing for art fight? What's your username? What's your art fight username? Silly, I almost got Colby Jack cheese the other day. What stopped you? Is it because you didn't want to murder Jack and Colby? Is it because you almost bought it? Is that because you actually then ended up robbing it and you held the grocery store hostage? Is that what you did? Skelly is now on the run. Oh, Astro Blaze just completed purchase on her Nendoroids.
Not.
What Nendoroid did you purchase?
Didn't buy an Nendroid.
That is a sea Nendoroid.
Oh.
Astro Blaze bought a sussy Nendoroid.
She lies to you, chat.
Why would I
believe her lies?
Why would I lie to chat? That has never lied to me. You lie about buying your sussy Nendoroids.
They don't even make sussy Nendroids.
They do. I'll show you. I'll show chat. I'll prove it. I'm going to Google.
Not the mini ones. Actually, no, you're probably.
Sussy
I
Nendroid.
swear to God.
See? I'm going to show chat. Y'all want to see
Is
the...
that actually an official Nendroid?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you want to see the sussy Nendroids? You want to see everyone? Look. See? Told you. Told you.
Why do they look like they're standing on like a...
Because Nendoroid, official Nendoroid stands look cheap. See, still see Nendoroid. It's an Among Us. For those without eyes. Got to go. Bye, Skelly. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I like how when I asked chat, do you want to see the sussy Nendoroid? There's like a huge mixture of like, no, and then sure. He kissed Nendoroids and Mungus, yeah. Y'all didn't think it actually. Yeah, that's what Astro Blaze is buying. By the way. basket full. Steroids.
Yeah, I got 100 in the basket already, 100 more to go.
See? Confession. Her plan is to paint them all and have like every rainbow Among Us. Like when they did all those Huggy Wuggies in like rainbow and stuff.
Oh yeah, they did do that.
It was like every colour under the sun, like Technicolor Dreamcoat level, but it was Huggy Wuggy. No, I don't know about other countries, but bootleg Huggy Wuggy dolls were just absolutely everywhere in the cities in England. You even saw them in smaller stores where local businesses are like, this is popular with the kids. It's like, do you know what that is? They're like, well, pink Huggy Wuggy.
I mean, to be fair, there actually is a pink one. Like, canonically.
Yeah, but it's the same with Stitch and Angel. People think that it's just pink Huggy Wuggy and pink Stitch.
Yeah.
And it's not pink Huggy Wuggy or pink Stitch. They are characters. But
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's pink, yellow, blue. Misty, catching the crusts right now. You're doing a lot of work on your crust pants, so you're trying to get them into top condition for when you go to school. So you can like flex. You know what would be a really big flex and get you all the new friends when you go to school? Among Us and Android. That's why Astra Blaze is wearing it. So when she is buying one, it's so that she can finally make friends when she goes to primary school next month to learn her ABCs. No, Astra Blaze is not. Can you imagine?
To popular belief.
Can you imagine going into university, which is where I met Astra Blaze? Imagine you're going into university, you're full of confidence, and then there is literally a toddler there, like, I'm smarter than you. What do you mean you're smarter than me, child? Well, because I'm in university and so are you, but how many years have you had at this? Bruh. Embarrassing. Shiny. So I only have so many slots left on this meme too, which is pretty good timing because again, ArtFight only has like a week left on it.
It's less than a week.
Yeah.
Last day of the month is on Wednesday.
So I feel kind of bad as well because I've not caught up with like all of the Revengers sort of thing.
I just feel guilty about that. It's to be expected.
But I can always get them next year if I miss people.
Yeah, exactly.
The nice blue contrast. Got a grey hand, a grey shirt, this yellow bit. Tony Stark. I'm joking. And the belt is also grey, and so are the pants. Okay. Look, Uzi, my mum and dad already signed me up for your new school. Oh, viral school?
Like online school?
So you're doing it online again and not in person? Any particular reason? Because I know you were anticipating going to IRL.
I think they said they wanted to, but were nervous about it. I don't know if they said they were. I could be wrong though.
You do have the memory of a person that buys many, many Among Us's.
Yes. The brain is all among us.
Among Us stream next.
I mean, do you wanna?
I like Among Us. Mochi, my doggy is snuggly. Aw. And Nisty, gotta get the crust pants looking very cool so I can impress all the alt people. I'm going to nervously ignore them all unless they engage first. No! You need to go up and pull the Spider-Man like, hey. What is that?
Or you could just do what I did, in which you just like go to someone who's talking and just stand next to them awkwardly until they just start talking to you. That's how me and Jcrow met.
Yeah, find me. I'll adopt you. I'm good at it. I pull this one and be like, hey. This is you. And the other alt kid. Yeah, we'll make eye contact for this long, count to 10 in your head, and go, friends.
Yeah, canon, that's how me and Jcrow met.
It's like I think they had an induction, because I was a year above.
You were technically 2, but you redid your second year, right?
I think so. I think it was like not illness related.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, am I on the right layer? I am. It was just kind of hard to see because it was all black. Okay, so I was like, they had food, free food, and I was looking at it like, I like food, and I noticed Astro Blaze was like kind of lurking around. I think you were waiting to be picked up or something.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it was waiting to pick.
And I was like, oh, there's a new person for a new year. I bet they secretly want food too, but they're too nervous because they're new. Hey, do you want food? And then I saw you again on one of the field trips, and I was like, I know you.
You wanted food.
You wanted milk. You wanted that meal deal. Best meal deal is free, actually.
Yeah.
And I was
The
like,
best food is the food you don't have to pay for.
because we were going around Yorkshire's, was it Yorkshire Sculpture Park?
Yeah, it was just.
I think.
Yeah.
Which is like a big it's outdoor museum for sculptures. It's a huge park basically. And I was like, "Are you walking around with anybody?" And she was like, "No." And I'm like, "Want to walk around with me?" And also, there is someone else. I can't remember where she was. I think she was looking for food. I mean, there was someone.
She was with us.
She was with us, but I can't remember if when I saw you, if she'd gone to check out what was for sale or not yet.
I don't think she was. I remember the 3 of us being together pretty much the whole time I was there.
Yes.
Then again,
It might have been
a long ass time ago.
It might have been when she just got back from, because I know she went to go and see what the food was like. Price and peelingness.
Because I think we all
And
went
she
to the cafe together.
Yeah.
That's when you showed me your sketchbook for the first time.
Oh, First Witness.
Yes, First Witness. And
Don't-
that's when I was like, this guy's cool. I need to be your friend.
Be like, I will accept the impromptu adoption. But yeah, at some point I was in there originally, and my friend that I was with at the time went to go and assess the food situation, came back and was like, it's a bunch of overpriced sandwiches, and we were like, oh, cringe. So that's why I think we just had a drink. Oh, it's breaded. Hello. Welcome. I have Astro Blaze here, IRL today.
So,
But welcome. Misty, they're gonna throw tomatoes at me most likely. No, why would the alt kids waste food? They're usually the ones that are aware of things like the environment. Like, come on. You're cool and you're interesting and you've got fun stuff to talk about. There's no way you can't walk up to a group of like alt kids and go, "Do any of you know pyrotechnics? I do." They're all gonna be like, "Whoa!"
that's it. One look at your patch shows and be like, yeah, this was cool. We'll take this one.
Yeah, there's a chance they'll adopt you.
Yeah.
If there is one me in there, you're gonna get adopted. But like I brought together so many friend groups because of my habit of, hello, I'm sat next to you, friend. It's like my friend from college, still speak to her, and that was literally a case of on induction day, she got sat next to me, and I was like, hello, do you know how to turn on this computer? I was like, it was less, do you know how to turn on this computer, and more, do you know where the computer is? Because it was so weirdly hidden. Like, we had the monitors where you'd expect them, but when it came to looking for any sort of computer tower to turn it on, it was all just like weirdly hidden underneath the desk, at the back, and kind of behind something. Always Breda, do you have any references of your characters in the Discord? I will have references of my characters in Discord. How far back? I don't know. I can share a few if you're interested.
You can also check our ArtFight. There's a few on there.
Oh yeah, my ArtFight has a couple. There's Jack, Colby, Ziplord, and Eden and Mimi. I do have a reference finished for Grand Nini, but they're not up there. I'm very lazy when it comes to updating ArtFight. Mochi, you got a 5th entry for your art contest. You got 5 total? Nice. I do have it screenshotted, so if I have time, I can try and enter. but first I need to finish the art fight video. Like, if I can get the art fight video actually finished and uploaded, then I have time. Like Mr. Incredible before his wedding. Just, yeah, I have time.
Time.
I've still got time. Always breaded. See you with chat. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Uzi, I love how me and my little cuz are in the same fandom. And Nisty says, yeah, well, let's hope I get adopted. I ain't doing school alone for 2 years. You gotta talk to them, unfortunately. You're gonna have to, you have to also respond. And again, Astro Blaze was quite shy originally.
Yeah.
Astro Blaze was quite shy, and I was like, you're free to leave. But also, I'm going over here, so you can come over here too. You're invited. And we just ended up going around the whole sculpture part together. And then we sat together on the ride home too. And then the other person that was with us nearly threw up. Remembered that bit.
I didn't.
Forgot that bit. Remembered it.
That's not it.
Because I think she gets anxious getting on buses or something.
Not me, to be clear.
Oh yeah, not Astro Blaze.
I like buses.
But it was something like she gets anxious on buses and was like really nervous about the coach ride or whatever. And for some reason on the way home, lost it. It's like, oh.
And some people just have motion sickness.
No, because she's fine in cars, but she's nervous on coaches.
It's a different vibe, to be fair.
It's a different. I know it's different. It was an anxiety thing. I think it's to do with the safety. It wasn't motion sickness. I don't know. She just don't feel safe on coaches and buses.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I vaguely remember her mentioning something like that.
So I remember being like, "Well, if you're just going to concentrate on not hurling, I'm going to leave you alone."
I'll go sit with the weird quiet kid.
Be like, I'm going to go back to my recent adoption.
Yeah, recent adoptee.
So how it'll go at conventions. You'll stand quietly at my table, and I'll be like, "Hey, I like your cosplay." That's how that goes. It's like Nisty. If I was in school and I saw someone walking around dressed like you, I would approach and be like, "Your outfit's really cool." And then depending on the reactions of people, and different situations, that's how I like end up making friends. Like if for example, the situation with Astro Blaze, she was clearly new to the school and on her own. So I'm like, hey, you've got no one to hang out with and you're on your own. But we're in the same class, which means you like art and animation or some variety of it. So we've got something in common. So show me your sketchbook. It's time for you to sing.
And then I was like, I don't have one.
Get one. No.
But that is literally kind of what happened, though, right?
Yeah,
like,
because I
sketchbook, it was Instagram. Because you were like, you need to get an Instagram.
Yeah, because at first it was like with the sketchbook thing. I was like, wait, they didn't give you a sketchbook at the beginning of the year. They give you a sketchbook for year one. What do you mean they've not given you the sketchbook? Cheapskates. Anyway, Instagram. No, get one. Add me.
Add me and post stuff. And then I did.
Kizzy. Me too, Nisty. Yeah, well, let's hope I get adopted. Actually, good thing about punk clothes is that they probably make you more approachable if you recognize the bands and stuff on them. I'm actually very good at talking to people, but I've literally not talked to any people my age IRL pretty much ever. Oh, I understand these situations can definitely be intimidating. I think one of the things that helped me a lot was everyone else is probably feeling the same. It's like one of the friends I had in my class. I befriended her because in induction we ended up stood next to each other a bit in the hall where we were all being spoken at and told stuff to do. There is a speck right there. I need to find what layer that is.
Oh no, there's dust.
It's okay. I can use auto select to find it. Gone. But I was next to her on the stairs or whatever it was after. And I was like, if I end up stood next to her again in the classroom, because I've been in the hall with her, next to her, I've walked up the stairs next to her. If I'm stood next to her again in the classroom when we get there, I'm going to say hi. and I was stood next to her again, and I literally had nothing to say at all. So I straight up turned to her and went, "Hi, my name is blank. I have nothing to say, but I've been stood next to you for the past 20 minutes and figured I wanted to say something. So hello, I'm the person that walks up the stairs next to you." And she cracked up. She cracked the fuck up.
Oh, did you start when I burst out laughing?
Yes.
I mean, to be fair,
Hello, I walked up the stairs next to you. Figured you've got no friends yet either.
you're also alone, a loser like me.
Figured we're both losers and loners. Loners. Cracked up and ended up inviting me over to her house for food afterwards. So I got free sandwiches. I love sandwiches. You want to befriend me? It's very easy, but giving me sandwiches is definitely a bonus.
It'll get you extra points.
It's like if you want to befriend me, you don't really have to do much. Just don't be an ass, and you're probably good. But also, I like sandwiches. I'll take bribes. I'll take a Greg's actually. That'd be pretty pog.
I had a Greg's today.
Where's my Greg's? You can get me one.
It was like not first thing this morning because the shift starts at 1. It was like early in the day. I only had time for a sausage roll because the bus was super late.
You should have also made time to go. Actually, you should say to your boss, "Sorry, I'm late. I got my friend a Greg's." And then if
It was very nice by the time we got here.
it's
Just been
Greg's,
sat in my bag all day.
put it in the air fryer. No, I'm autistic. I will eat cold food happily. That's meant to be hot. I'm totally fine with that.
Not even that. It's just like there was like nothing left hardly. Because one thing you learn about working during the summer is just like by the time lunchtime comes around, you get there after lunch and everything's gone.
Oh yeah, it's summer.
Yeah.
You should have gone Greg's after.
There definitely would have been nothing left.
You should have broken entered with a mini fridge. Got some Greg's for me specifically.
What in Greg's that you could have just told me I'd have gotten you something.
I've been promised fake Greg's. Greg's is a bakery, by the way, for those that don't know.
Yeah, it's like a
Uzi.
British bakery chain.
Uzi, it's time to hear you sing, quote the Jcrow. You are the youngest person ever.
So says everyone who looks at me.
Uzi also hates stray pixels. I think everyone hates the stray pixels. One of the few features that, like a trick for stray pixels, is if your art program has any form of auto select feature, use it to find the stray pixels. Like, they're not a problem for me because I just turn on auto select. Auto select is a feature where you could have 100,000 layers, right? And then the auto select automatically takes you to whatever layer is the thing you've just tapped. So you just point at it, like point and click, and it'll automatically select the layer of the pixel that you've clicked on. So that is the quick fix for stray pixels in your art and stray sketch marks and all that. Really easy. So they used to be. Hell. And now it's like you think you're my enemy, but actually you're an embarrassment to your own kind. And then I exterminate the pixel. Vanished. Unless it's pixel art. Yes. Misty, aren't you always melting in work from the heat, Astra?
Oh, me, yeah. Like,
Mhm.
it's a very stuffy building, and like they very, very rarely put the aircon on. They do have it, they just choose not to use it. Because like all the people who are up on the upstairs floors with no people and all the windows open are fine. It's just us that has to suffer.
Yeah.
No, the people doing the actual work.
People doing all the manual labor.
All the manual labour, yes. I know
All-
they do admin upstairs, but like, yeah.
Yeah, but like you're doing like the labor. Labor is a different kind of work, especially the work that needs the aircon. I bet they use the excuse, "Oh, it's for the computers." It's like,
No.
I don't care about
They
your
don't give us
computer.
an excuse. They just
Make you
turn it
suffer.
on.
They just make you suffer.
Yeah.
Destroy them. Whilst you're robbing the Gregs, blame it on them. Leave their hair at the scene of the crime.
What, the hair of the shop?
Yes. the CEO of your job franchise,
Yeah.
Artist Edward has said that mentioned cold pizza in reference to eating cold food, of top tier cold food, and also mentioned that it depends on the situation as to whether they're like down to talk to strangers, essentially.
Yeah, same. If I'm not in a social mood, I will be very pissed if someone tries to talk to me.
I could have come up on a bad day and be like, "Hello, you. I'm also here drawing pictures," and you're just there fuming. Get away from me!
I
How
mean,
dare
yeah.
you?
Like, first day of university, it's like you go in with a social head on. It's like you expect. Well, I went there hoping to like make friends in my own year, and then I didn't. Then I met Jcrow, and then I had friends. I
Yay!
did end up making friends like in my year, like later on, but like we don't talk anymore. So when Jcrow's the only one I've still got left.
And now you're in my house.
I know I'm in your nuts. I'm in your walls.
You're gonna start stealing my cheese. It's like Colby and after you. Slowly getting through all this. Slowly. Very inky. Misty, yeah, okay. So I did this today and thought about you. Have you tried running your wrists under cold water? It cools the blood nicely.
Oh, I've done that before, yeah, but I usually don't have access to a running sink. Not during my shift. Anyway,
Use one of your colleagues' water bottles.
I mean, when they've been on the floor long enough, they're no longer cold.
Room temperature, partially drunk water from a random colleague and pour it all over your hands.
I mean, at that point, I can just use my own. I don't have to use a colleague's.
I mean, then you don't have a water bottle.
That is true. I'll very specifically use the water of colleagues I don't like.
Now that's a plan. You know, in primary school, that reminds me. In primary school, there was this thing where like you'd bring a drink in and leave it by the sink, and somebody one week just started forever stealing my drink. And one time I wrote my name on the bottle of it. It was like a carton of Ribena or something, and put it on the sink with my name on it. And one day, the person that was stealing my drink had the actual audacity, because now it was like obvious, like not a flask. So he was stealing it more subtly when it was a flask, right? And now because it was like a branded like carton, he actually had the confidence to pick it up, turn to the rest of the room, and yell, "Who's been drinking my drink?" really smugly. And he held up my carton. And I stood up, walked over, and went, "What do you mean your drink? It's my drink. You're the one that's been stealing my drink all week." And then he tried to be like, "Oh, that's my drink," and he started like kicking off. And because he was one of them kids where if he got loud and angry, the teacher just said anything to pacify him. So then the teacher tried yelling at me, and then I took it out of his hand, showed them the bottom, and went, "Then why's it got my name on it?" They both went and sat down. Didn't get an apology though.
No, you wouldn't.
Didn't get an apology.
No, really, he literally just outed himself by doing that.
And then there's also the revenge period of this, because he still continued to steal my drinks, right? Even though I knew it was him. So one day, child me decided that I'm pretty mad about it. And then I got given a flask and I was told, "Don't drink this. Leave it in your bag." And I was like, "Don't drink this. Leave it in my bag." And suspiciously, a kid drank it and then ran outside and threw up because it was filled with vinegar.
Ugh.
I got in trouble. I got in trouble for it. I got in so much trouble. The teacher took it and was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And they were like, it's disgusting. It's filled with vinegar." And I was like, "Shouldn't have stole it then, should you?" And then the teacher looked at it and went, "Why did you do that?" And I was like, "Well, it was in my bag." She went in my bag because this was a girl that did it. So two people were stealing my drinks.
Wow.
She went into my school bag, rummaged for my drink specifically, could have stolen anybody else who had a drink out, but went to see if I had one in my bag. It's just a crash. Took it, stole it, had a huge mouthful of vinegar, ran outside to spit it out, and then came in and tried getting me in trouble. Girl, you stole. That's the problem here. I got in trouble, but I remember seeing the teacher taking the bottle outside to pour it out. And whilst he was pouring it out, he gave it a sniff. Then he started pouring it. Then he stuck his finger under the stream and put it in his mouth. He then also gagged. I don't think he thought I was watching, but I'm like, what? Why did you
Do that.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Imagine you just witnessed somebody drink something and hurl.
Yeah, and then you just like, yeah, I want some of that.
I want to try it.
Yes.
When you sniff it, you give it the sniff check and you go, wow, that does smell like vinegar. They're right. And then you again proceed to just try it.
Yeah.
Serve some. I think all teachers that pull a, I'm going to punish the good kid and not the bully because it's easier. I think all of those types of teachers deserve to drink vinegar, actually.
Yeah, they should. It should be mandatory. I didn't
Um,
think of a fair few teachers who should have drunk vinegar.
Artist Edward, me when the art program doesn't have that. Oh no, the auto select. Uzi, how to befriend me. Number 1, talk to me first. Number 2, like candy so we can trade. Number 3, don't be a female dog to me or my friends. And 4, like aliens because I am one. Heck yeah. I could definitely that would be how an interaction with me typically goes. Only the candy bit would be, do you like candy? I'd have to first go, do you mean the American sweet or the bead jewelry? And then if the bead jewelry, I'd be like, I've been very interested in making candy, but I don't know how, but I do think it's cool, and I can talk about it based on what I've seen other people make. Like the shiny jewelry and the ones that like move and stuff. You can see really cool. Really cool stuff. But yeah, I'm very good at meeting people because I just talk to them. And then I also have the bonus ability of if the person that I just talked to, because the risk of talking to strangers, less scary, a bit better when you're an adult and you're talking to other adult strangers, you know? Probably shouldn't talk to strangers as a child unless it's another child and you're at school or something, or a club. I'm just blacking out the line art if you can't tell what I'm doing. Where are they going with this? Ah, yes, the ability to, I've talked to a stranger. Oh no, they're weird. I'm just not going to talk to you again.
Yeah.
I have that ability too. That's really useful. So not only am I like, hey, you friend potentially, once I find out you're weird, I'm like, weird is in like a creep, by the way, just to clarify. The people that I ditch have been actively weirdos. All perverts, actually.
Yeah.
They're always perverts. Well, not all of them, but the ones that I ditched were. And it was like, oh no, it's a pervert. And then I bail. It's like, just ditch him. I think the first encounter of that was a person that me and my college friend met in college, where for a while she just made really inappropriate comments about us. Like, me and my friend were not a couple, but she was making weird, fetishy lesbian comments towards me and my friend constantly.
Mm.
Constantly. And it got to the point where we were both discussing, like, hey, does this girl make you uncomfortable? And I'm like, yes. Like, she's weird. Why does she keep making these lewd comments at us? This is uncomfortable. And I'm like, we should stop talking to her. And then we were like, yeah, but it's like awkward. And we're like, yeah, but like, how is this relationship making us feel? And then it was like, yeah. And then we learned the ability to just stop talking to people that don't don't bring you any joy.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a tricky one to get around, especially if you're a people pleaser. Like I kind of am. I definitely was. But oh my gosh, it's very liberating to just be able to turn to toxic people and go, you know what? No.
No.
You know what? No.
No.
Artist Edward also suggested putting an ice cube on your wrist to be cold as well.
Again, point being, you don't really have ready access to ice cubes while you're in the middle of serving a hotel. Unfortunately.
Just tell the customers to wait a minute and be patient.
Oh, you can't do that. They'll just give you dirty looks.
Because they're the chavs will just be like,
Oh, it's not even Chad, it's all the Karens.
cringe. See, when I worked in a type of sorry, I hiccuped. When I worked in a type of customer service that involved being face to face with customers, I did pretty well because my job involved cooking and handing out free food. So everyone absolutely adored me. Mine was fine. It was always, oh, you're giving out free food? The worst you'd get is if someone went, oh, I don't like that. And you'd go, okay, enjoy your shopping. And they'd go, okay, bye bye. And that's where that'd go. So if you ever want a customer service job where you interact with people and you just don't get Karens, free food samples. Surprisingly. I think that's another one though that could be hell for some people because again, extrovert. Your whole job is looking at random people and going, hey, I'm talking to you. So if you hate that, maybe not. Not only am I talking to you, I'm cooking for you on the spot. So you're thinking around and having a whole conversation right now. That's how that goes. You're telling me about your shopping.
Yeah.
Misty thinks they're immune to frostbite because they wear fingerless gloves all winter and it's never had bad frostbite. Oh, you never had frostbite. I was going to say, if you've never had bad frostbite, it implies you have been frostbitten. Artist Edward, same, surprisingly. Like one time, I was waiting for the bus for like 30 minutes in below freezing weather without gloves. Oh, I hated some mornings waiting in the snow in winter.
Yeah, I've had to wait for some buses in like below freezing temperatures.
British winter.
British winter, especially now, bloody climate change, making everything worse.
Absolute mountain of snow. And then you trudge all the way into school and find out it's closed.
Well, funnily enough, like as much of a pain in the ass it is to get to work in those conditions, actually being at work when it's like that is great because no one turns up.
Nice.
Literally, I just get to spend the day just like doing it on the back of receipts and just like maybe say like 5 customers the entire day.
You're like, you're like, it's kind of like free money.
I mean, basically, at that point, yeah. I get paid just to stand around drawing.
I get to stand here, not think about Karen. Sounds pretty great, actually.
It's pretty bug.
I asked the worst customer service job I've had is the only other customer service job I had.
Oh, the phone one.
Where I worked on phones, yeah.
Yeah.
My whole job was calling people to be like, hey, you had a repair done by this company, and this company wants your feedback on how that went. We weren't even from that company. We were like a questionnaire company, essentially. I just did it while I was in university to get some extra cash, like buses and stuff. And you just like, the amount people would go off at you, like it's your fault personally. Some woman was like, you need to get to my house and fix this mold problem. And I remember just being like, I'm not going to do that. And she was so flabbergasted. The whole conversation, she was just appalled and shocked because I just wasn't giving her what she wanted, I guess. She was trying to get a fight, and I'm sat there like, lady, the longer you're on the phone and I can prove that you're on the phone, the less work I have to do. So I kind of actually don't care. But if you get too aggro, I'm not supposed to hang up on you, but I do hang up on you. I remember one lady answered, well, one woman answered the phone, definitely not ladylike, but she answered the phone and she was like, she got as far as, and like, what was it? Like, and if you ever call me again, and I was like, oh, and I just hung up on her. I just
So you
hung
went
up.
from being completely beloved at your food service job and completely beloved on the telephone.
Oh yeah.
Beloved.
Oh yeah. I mean, the sometimes you'd get like chill people. I had a lot surprising a large amount of people that would answer the phone and be like, yeah, I can do the survey. And midway through, they'd be really chill and talkative and kind of like just keep you on the line a little bit. And then right at the end, go something along the lines of, yeah, my sister or my daughter or my something or other also did this job. You work for blank at blank, right? And I'm like, yes, actually. And they're like, yeah. That's why I was also like talkative because I know how the paying thing works. Like, so long as you're on the phone, you're still getting paid, right? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, do they still pay you per like, well, anyway, get you on the phone, did the questionnaire, good luck. And I'm like, oh, thanks. So you get a few chill people too.
Yeah, that's good.
And like when it was people that I think most of the time it was repairs for places that had a lot of elderly. And a lot of the time I actually had like old people that were kind of lonely, you know, where like they just want someone to talk to for a bit.
Yeah.
You can usually tell when it's that situation as well. So I just have a chat. I'd like continue to talk to them because I'd be like, well, this section, and then you can ask questions too, because the rules say that you can ask questions if it's relevant. Like the amount that would answer with, "Oh, you're the first person I've spoken to this week," and I'd be like, "It's Friday," and they're like, "Yeah, it is." I'm like, "Oh," and they'd sound really happy. They'd be like, "Oh no, oh, you've got perfect timing. I've just got sat down with my dinner. I've just sat down with my lunch, or whatever, and I'm just watching TV. I've got nothing happening today. I've not had anything all week, so perfect timing. I'll do the questionnaire." And I'm like, "Oh, I mean, I'm not doing anything else either, so we can like chat about your stuff." Artist Edward, that's tragic. Nisty's been dethroned.
What?
No, he hasn't. Liar.
False rumours. Behead them.
Behead them! Oh no, Uzi, we can't behead them. They're the knight. They can do the beheading if they want.
I don't think they get to choose.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, but-
unless they're just like randomly killing people.
But you were assigned a peasant goblin.
I'm not. We can leave the goblin bit.
Oh,
have
oh
yet
wait,
to-
yeah, you were the blacksmith.
I'm the blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Making all. I'm making the sword so you can do the beheading.
You make your own execution sword? Nisty, climate change is making Finnish winter be warm too. I don't think we broke -20 last year. And oh no, I just thought to give someone else a taste of the royalty for a couple of seconds. So as a prank, you just like popped your crown on some random next to you. And just as like, oh my gosh, and like, no, psych.
What you thought?
You thought, psych. You survived, Nisty. You rose from the dead. Uzi, I hate being a human being sometimes. I want to be an alien. Be an alien. Nisty, I feel like an alien. Artist Edward said we should behead the knights. Only the peasants and the criminals. Oh, we shouldn't behead the knights. Only the peasants and the criminals. Speaking of criminals, if you've not got a crown and you're a member of the royal public, you could be a criminal also.
You say that like you're offering me the position.
I'm like looking over at Astro Blaze like, you could be an evil blacksmith. You could break into our ye old bakery, our ye old Greg's, and take all the royal
eggs.
steak bakes. What the hell, Astro Blaze? I wanted those. What the Astro Blaze? Offended personally.
I was gonna say anything for Greg's. It probably would be a steak bake, to be fair.
Pretty pock. The sausage rolls are good too.
I had a sausage rolls in here. It's all I had time for.
Artist Edward, blacksmith for the enemy team. And Misty, I wonder if I'm a criminal. You're a monarch, of course you are.
What is the kingdom TF2 now? We have factions.
Actions. If you go into another person's live stream, then canologically in my live stream, you've snuck into another kingdom. And you can either be either you're a spy in my chat or you're a spy in their kingdom.
For what purpose?
I don't know. I'm not the spy, I'm just the court jester.
Misty, you decide. You're the monarch.
You're the monarch, you make the decisions. Venom Shank art and Discord, nice. And Uzi, my crown, it's been stolen. Oh no.
Who's got your crown?
Oh. Uzi was potentially in the place of knight, but now Venom Shank is. Venom Shank, you're a knight now. You've been promoted. It was your art in Discord. It was so good, it got you a promotion.
Definitely not jealous.
Not jealous, Astro Blaze. Clutching the iron bar she's crafting with her teeth, like, that should have been me!
Teeth.
Try not to scream in pure jealousy, like, it should have been me!
It's like, instead of burying your face in a pillow, you're burying it in a knife.
You're burying your face in your forge right now, like,
You're burning it up.
you're screaming into the fire. And then the people walking past are like, are you screaming because you're on fire or screaming with envy because you're not a knight yet?
Go on.
I imagine you have a shrine that's just vaguely night themed, like not to a particular night, just like a shrine to the concept of being a knight.
I've crafted the armor that like I would wear if I was a knight. It's like, this is my armor, but I don't get to legally wear it.
I know you're gonna wear it, yeah. You have pictures of everybody else in chat, all of their like profile pictures and stuff, where they've earned the knight title with the little crown, third place crown next to their name. Only you've put a picture of yourself over their profile pictures. Like, that's me. Like when people have a sketchbook of stuff like, I don't know, artists like Billie Eilish and stuff, but then they put their photos next to them, like, yeah, I've seen her. There's a picture of me and Eilish. No, it's not. I mean, technically it is. Izzy, what am I now? Any peasant role. A tree? Question mark? I could be a tree. You could be a tree, Uzi, but hear me out. You could be an alien. Could be an alien.
Could be an alien.
There is no rule.
A ye olde alien.
Ye old alien. There is no rule that there's no aliens allowed in the kingdom. We have a goblin.
Nothing to me.
Misty, what are you drooling about? Oh. Venom Shank, art in Discord. Oh, you're working on your right. Oh, he has. Oh,
Oh,
they are different. Oh, they've got cat. They've got pit.
I like them.
I like cat scratch on the eyebrow.
Nice.
New fit, new fit.
New fit, new fit.
Cargo pants. I see in his sketch in the background some sort of zipper.
It's either a zipper or a pendant.
I'm either going to have 4 arms or just one sketch has arms in different poses than the other. They look pretty cool. They've got like that, is it Scene Kid emo hair? Yeah, they don't have the emo for so I think it's kind of like Scene emo where it's like really round and fluffy.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
Are they only going to have one?
Some raccoon stripes, Nisty. Wait, no, not Nisty, sorry.
Venom Shank.
Venom Shank, my apologies.
Oh, Uzi's quite happy at the idea of getting to be an alien. You've become an alien. So you get any peasant role, and very liberal with the peasant roles you can choose.
You actually get more freedom if you're not in the top 3, to be honest.
It's true.
Especially like me. I can't be a knight.
You never get the knight title.
I never get the knight title.
No knights for Astra Blaze.
No knights for me.
Only
It will never
sadness.
be Alistair.
Maybe one day if you're lucky. So I've had an idea. I could add some like subtle coloured hues to the line art around the smoke and see how that looks. I'm not sure if how it'll look because of the high contrast, but I like to do this with things like clouds. So we're just going to start by putting a few colours on it and then basically blending them and seeing how it looks. Very messy. This is another rare moment where Jcrow uses like an airbrush type brush rather than a hard round.
It looks cool though. Like even just like the little bit you've done just sat here, that looks sick.
I do this, it's a similar technique that I use when I do outlines for clouds.
Yeah, I've seen how you do clouds.
And then obviously I'll neaten it up in the areas that shouldn't have the colour. Like the shirt. Maybe like an orangey yellow, but not like a sharp yellow. Ooh, glowy. Uzi, also I'm non-binary. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Well, they, them, you. Unless you use a different non-binary pronoun. I know there's a few.
Yeah, like neopronouns.
Yeah. Venom Shank, they always had the cat scratch stuff. What? Did they? You're open on ArtFight, I think. Yes. No, you can't see the eyebrows because they've got emo hair. Technically, it means that they could have, in theory. It's under all the hair. Look at the little firefly Ryan is really cute, actually. Okay, so I can lower that a little, and we're going to use the blur tool to just fade the color into itself. This blur, like only slightly, just to get it softer. And that does look pretty cool.
Yeah, it really does.
I need to get some on the inner tummy, so I'm going to undo that blur and just... No, the outer tummy. I don't like the yellow on the belly, basically. In the eyes.
You don't want to make them a yellow belly.
Yellow belly. Something kind of like that. There we go. Maybe a little bit of color around the mouth. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to put the blur back on and then we're going to tidy up that. And then this character is also done. There is room for one more PNG type part of the meme, like this one. I wonder who's going to get the last slot for that. There is, however, a bunch more slots currently in the animations that are like the little GIFs, like dance animations I'm doing for the credits. So the credit sequence has animations in it.
Because Jcrow does not know the meaning of the word enough.
Yeah. It's like I was literally there like, this would be cool. I should do that. And then I'm also, but I need to finish it eventually. Oh, this would be cool. I should do that.
The rule of cool wins out with you every single time.
It's if it'll look good, if it'll look cool, then I'm like, I'm in. Let's do it.
It's not a bad thing. I just think you very overworked yourself sometimes.
Yeah, I can agree, but I struggle when it comes to like my own like to stop.
Yeah.
But I'm
no,
also
I get
like
you.
that with other things like housework. Like if I'm over exhausted, and then I'll be like, yeah, but I could also do this. Then you just pay for it later. I'd prefer to be paying for something like a steak bake from Greg's. You didn't bring me.
I didn't know you wanted, and also would have not tasted nice after 5 hours of being at work.
It would have been fine, I'm sure. Venom Shan't Jcrow Discord, he does, I have proof. Okay.
So there literally were no steak bakes by the time I got there. So I couldn't even get one for myself because there were.
That's because Astro Blaze ate them all. Oh, you did say proof? You did send proof. Oh, the horns are different too. Brih. Venom Shank, you need to get the new updated ref finished because you're the person in chat I was animated for and I was using the ArtFight one. You're the person in chat I was talking about. It's currently in the sketch phase. Oh, Connie, am I? Someone just joined the Discord server. Hello. Are you in chat? Uzi, you're fine about an oven? And also not the watercolor. Watercolor, not watercolor. Hello, Cookie, welcome. Cookie got an animation credits, a credit animation. That was the first one I did. Venom Shank, he always had that scratch. It's just on a different eyebrow. Well, you need to finish your ref because I've got like a whole little animation of a chibi Ryan, like a full body little Ryan that's been sketched. The only thing he's missing at the minute is the tail and the horns because I was spending extra time animating the hair. You saw it.
I did see it.
Astro Blaze has seen a sneak peek.
I have. I've seen the sneak peek.
Venom Shark, yes, that. Stop. But I already animated them! Thank God. So we finished this character. I can always open it. Do you want to see? Shall we see?
It's not like we're being a surprise.
I gotta change it. Do you want to? I can close it.
I mean, it's your decision.
I could close it. We still actually have 20 minutes left of the stream, and this character is pretty much finished. Oh, don't crash. Bruh. Nisty, so I'm working on my pants and oh man, I've got to wash these before I start wearing them again. You have time, right? I say that so confidently, you have time. And then I'm like, wait, next week, wasn't it? Oh, my buttons aren't clicking.
What's up? Someone died?
I don't know. Open recent. Thumbnail. Record credit should be. Recover.
You did save it, right?
Sometimes. Days.
Yeah, you did. We're safe. We're safe, chat.
Some,
Full on.
sometimes I save it. So this is another the little dances they're doing is a Vocaloid reference. I don't know if anyone's catching it, but I've been using your old Ryan. I'm using an old one. But look at them go. The scribbles in the corner are just animation notes. Misty, when are we video gaming? We could video game anytime. What games should we play? I do have Pokemon on my computer.
We could do Stardew again.
We could do another Stardew stream.
I like Stardew.
Stardew was fun.
Yes.
It's just Venom Shank. Like, stop, no. Oh, Venom Shank. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that the monarchy had changed hands a little. It's not, but Venom Shank is still a knight. Astroblaze, you are not even a peasant. You're not even the blacksmith today. You've been, like, exiled. Wait, if you're in the room with me and I'm the court jester, then that means you're in the throne room, but you've also not got a throne title. So I think you've actually been brought before the king for judgment.
Wait, does that mean Nisty has to judge me?
Yeah, Nisty has to decide if you're going to the dungeon or not.
What's the verdict, Nisty?
What is your crime? What did you do?
I didn't bring the court jester a stick.
Artist Edward, that's Pete. Thank you. Is this doing a little dancey dance? But now the character's very different. So the app reference we were using was this one. But fortunately, I'm like, at least I'm only as far as sketching. I think the hair can pretty much stay the same, but the outfit is definitely different. Unless you're okay with them being dressed like this. If the tail and the stuff on the head have changed much, I can try and get from Discord extra art. Oh, Conium, you have like, is that a Dandy's World icon? Intro. Let me see. Oh, it's Artist Edward. Hello. You like doing 2D and 3D art and video games, high quality. 2D and 3D? Do you incorporate them together or are they like separate? Because we were literally discussing Sony type animations like Into the Spider-Verse earlier, where they incorporate 2D and 3D together. I was looking for general, it's in general. The new Ryan reference of like, oh yeah, I remember you got the headphones. She can listen to some sick tunes. You did share like the full body whip. Where did that go? I am looking. I have found. Because it kind of looks like now you're giving them a leather jacket. The hair's definitely a lot fluffier. Like it's a lot rounder now. What do I do? They just want a dancey dance. Let them go.
I said just stick with what you've got. Really.
Venom Shank, by the way, there is a similar version to the current ref sheet I'm making on the Discord on the OC's channel. Did you just share it? Ooh, I've got some Artist Edwards art just pinged up. Oh, they're cool.
Oh, they're very nice.
You look like a bird wing, like a messenger bag there. Are they a postal worker? I like winged characters. I like the one with the heart, with the making the heart with the hand. They're very cute. Then that one's really cool. Wait, these are all so varied. Stylistically, these are so varied. These look really cool. Like with the one that's kind of edgy but then has the glowing face. That's really cool. And then the one that's all red with like the horns at the end. These are really cool and like very interesting poses. Nice. So the art is in the art server link is in the bio in the description for anyone curious. I'm just trying to find the Ryan references. Can you at me, Venom Shank, with whatever you want me to refer to? Because I can change them a little. If there's anything like desperately different. For example, here there's no horns yet, right? I have animated Cookie, which is Cookie in chat, so see up here. We have this one too. They're behind Ryan. So part of the dance is like little chibis doing different types of dances in sequence, which is the one that Cookie's doing, the one Ryan's doing. And there's 2 other actions. But it is a Vocaloid reference. Artist Edward. The link on Discord didn't work, so I had to plug in the letters to join. So just so you know. Oh. I'll check that out. I've heard that happens sometimes. The link breaks. It's weird. And Nisty, you punked your very old military Ushanka a couple of days ago. Want to see? Do it. I want to witness. Witnessing. But yeah, that's Ryan. Actually, I should pause that because if it keeps playing in the background, it'll just keep crashing. Make sure that this has moved across at some point. You just got Jack and Colby jump scared, sorry. I'm trying to make sure it's moved across from Adobe Animate. Ah, there we go. Bruh, 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 found it. Okay. Venom Shank, hold on, let me share it real quick. Thank you. Right, so that's the liner, that's the colour in that part, and that's the rest of the colour. So we'll merge all this together because she needs. Oh yeah, the tears need to be like lower opacity, I guess. So they're more angsty. And then this layer has the character. Yes, right. So they need a stroke, and then I can just save and export everything. Which, as I've mentioned in the previous streams, I don't usually do the exporting part live because it's a little bit boring, but I also I need to keep everything organized so that things don't get lost. Where are we putting my logo today?
Probably in between the arm and the smoke pit, maybe?
Yeah, that works. And the writing is accurate. The character needs moving a bit to the left, actually, because they're overlapping their own username. And like I say, there's only 1 slot left for the large PNGs. So I'm not sure who that's going to go to yet. But there are places left for the animations at the end. Some different colours.
I think the first one you had looked good.
Yeah. That vibe does work. Nisty, witnessing available in Discord. Witness. Let's witness. Your OCs? Oh, that was the Ryan app. That was okay, so we have an update. I mean, for the shirt, I can just get rid of the tie. I could add headphones, but the new antenna and horns are definitely important to change. I'm looking.
Side gear now.
I am looking. Oh, Creativity Corner, got it. Discharge, like discharging a weapon. I like that your air conditioner's wearing a little hat. Very cutesy of your air conditioner. Oh, you DIY'd a pocket onto it. Nice. How's that sewing machine going? Because I know you got a sewing machine for Christmas, right? Or was it your birthday? So Moji, you're back. Hello, we've finished. Artist Edward, the link didn't work. Sorry, I'll try and fix that. And Mochi, how's everyone doing so far? How are you doing? Well, we've decided, I don't know if you were here, that everybody that doesn't get a castle title with the first, second, and third crowns gets to choose their commoner position instead.
So it's
Is that your commoner position?
Pardon? You should call me commoner.
Peasant.
We're all peasants now. If we're not in the top 3 of Jcrow's chat, the rest of us are all peasants.
If you're in the top 3, if you've got number 1, you're the monarch. If you're number 2, you're the heir. If you're number 3, you're a knight. And then anybody else, you're in the kingdom. But the benefit of being a peasant is you can pick any role you want. Astroblaze is a blacksmith who is horrendously envious of everyone that gets to be a knight because they're never the knight. They're always making the swords.
And on this particular occasion, I'm exiled from the kingdom.
They're currently exiled because I'm not even in chat.
You could be. You have a phone. You've brought your laptop.
Today would have been the day that you got to be finally.
You could literally be sat there. You could do something funny, like just flirt with yourself. Just say anything and you just type in chats like, wow, that person that's not normally here, they sound really nice and cool and hip. And then you get to be like, oh, thank you so much, you're so kind. And then, you see, that'd be funny. That'd make content. You know what you did? You sat there.
Became a goblin.
That was not consensual.
Okay, fine. You don't have to be a goblin.
Or I won't put on the bees nuts, though. So, yeah.
Literally just he's noted, Squeaky.
Hmm?
You literally just did. Mochi, I'll be in the dungeon.
You.
And Mochi, I will be a criminal commander. We were discussing that. I said earlier.
Bandit leader.
Are you the one robbing my ye old Gregs?
You know what? If I can't be a knight, I could be the leader of a mercenary group.
You'd get a sword, but you still wouldn't get to be a knight. And one day you might actually become a knight, and then you have to be like, do I choose my life of crime or do I become a knight?
It's silly criminals. They're just swords for hire.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this one is. I'm currently saving stuff, so we're just looking at the picture for now. As is Edward, I think we aren't appreciating goblins enough. I play as a goblin in D&D.
Yeah, Jcrow's a goblin.
I'm a pirate
She's got
goblin.
energy.
Yes. 2 Gregs. I play as a little goblin called Snurp. He's called Snurp Nerpington. His families are all some variant of a Nerpington. His parents are called Burp and Slurp. And he has a sister. He has many siblings, but he hates his sister, Pert, because she's always perpetrating shit. He does not know what perpetrating means, but he says it all the time. He is a little captain. He's a pirate captain, but what actually happened is he decided that he was sick of his sister's shit and wanted to go and leave, so he left his cave, went to a nearby like a port town, went into a pub with a bunch of sky goblins, sky giants, pirate sky giants, which are like the largest creature in the game that you can play as. And he basically challenged their captain for a duel for the title of captain. They thought it was hilarious and basically adopted him as their mascot. So he is dressed like a captain. He's usually on the captain's shoulder like a little parrot. And he does say stuff like, execute them, walk the plank. And then usually that's what they're doing anyway. And the actual captain's like, yeah, walk the plank. And then Snurp's like, see, they're doing what I'm saying because I'm the captain. They all love him. But one day, because he is very small, like he can fight too, he's an archer, so basically the idea is he just jumps from shoulder to shoulder on these giants and just like snipes you. He's so far a high roller when it comes to combat, which is really funny because originally we ended up with some guy that self-intervened and joined our group who had huge
really good stats, but really shit rolls.
Oh no, he had like major male insecurity issues. So the fact that his very obvious self-insert manly character kept rolling flat and then the goblin kept saving his ass was hilarious. But yeah, Snurp. The reason he's with the group currently, the lore is that he got left behind by accident because he's small. They misplaced him basically. Okay, this one's all saved and dusted, done and dusted. Artist Edward, my goblin built a mech and used to be taller. And uses it to be taller. Nice. We've got more goblins. I do have a line art sketch of Snurp. I can probably pull up. It's on my desktop somewhere. I never got around to colouring him though. Yes. It's a little, because we needed some sort of reference. There's Snurp. He is also cosplaying. So in universe, he's a little goblin. He's got really long blue hair. And his outfit is actually one of my other pirates who are a captain. So he's dressed like Captain Harley.
Oh, nice.
So I have Captain Harley and Captain Mavis, actual pirate captains. Now Mavis is actually has an airship, and Harley's is the water ship. But in the D&D lore, the ship can do both anyway. So that's Snurp, the little goblin. He's annoying. Yeah, Uzi. All right, I'm back after dying for a few minutes. Oh no, you perished. And Mochi, your character is a rogue. You do have an OC who's a rogue. Because you're in the dungeon. Horror stream when? You know what, Misty? I'm gonna write it on. I'm not gonna write it on this little to-do list. I'm writing it down because I keep forgetting, and I have like a little to-do list as a list of stuff to remind me to do other stuff. So I'm gonna write down to organize the horror live stream, so I actually remember it. Venom Shank, give me back my knight title. You got demoted. Who's the new knight? Is it Mochi?
It's not me.
It's Mochi. I was like, Mochi's just joined, so it's probably Mochi getting more points. Venom Shank, you lost your title of knight. You got demoted to peasant.
How do you feel?
How do you feel? Uzi's sorry, my gang. My grandma is sick, and I had to feed her children, her cats. I thought you meant you had to feed children to your grandma. Like, sacrifice the youths so that she can
Sacrifice the chavs.
sacrifice the chablets. The year sevens with machetes.
Yeah, we don't need them.
Artist Edward, a very sad day. Why is it a very sad day? Uzi, we're not executing Mochi. Mochi's getting executed.
You can't execute the knight. Only the monarch can do that.
Yeah. Oh no, Mochi's been demoted. Uzi is the knight. Uzi, what are you doing if the monarch tells you that you have to execute Mochi for her crimes of being a rogue?
You gonna stage a coup?
Uzi, you've been promoted to the knight. And Mochi, you're in the dungeon. We're gonna have a whole episode. We're getting a whole episode in chat today. We've had like Blacksmith's backstory episode.
You need to start doing some of this shit.
We had the episode where like the heir to the throne was like, sick, I'm gonna watch YouTube, have fun leading charge into battle. Damn. Yeah.
We've had a whole omnibus, this is one stream.
We'll just like download the stream audio and make it like animatic. Uzi, making a fandom in the live chat. The J-Kingdom.
The J-Kingdom.
Misty, I wonder how many times I've made the joke that I fed the cat to a lynx when I've got told to feed the cat. The fact that your cat, whenever I see pictures of your cat, it's asleep, I'm like, yeah, he doesn't look like he's got much survival instincts in there.
Yeah. No, you put him much of a fight.
Looks like he'd probably fall asleep. Mochi, I gotta go. Bye. Have a nice day. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, I saw your nails. They look amazing. Literally. So yesterday, our last stream, Mochi was saying that they were getting the nails done at the parlour. I've just realised I've moved the face across, but not their edgy tears, so now their edgy tears are floating. I have to redo.
You have to re-export it now. At least you noticed before you posted it.
Yeah, that'd have been a bit awkward, wouldn't it? But like, why
Yeah.
are they off to the left? Why are they over there for? So Uzi, by Mochi, did I hear a challenge? I will take that bet and do it. What is the challenge? Making a fandom in the live chat? Oh yeah, you're an alien knight. Well, that's cool. What do you look like?
You could have like cool alien powers while you're fighting.
It could have cool alien powers. Ooh. Do you have cool alien powers? So I need the character, I need the watermark, and I need to re-export the two things. Misty, the images of my cat with various glasses on are awesome. Fancy dress cat. And Uzi cutely pulls out an iPad and starts recording live audio. You can with the VOD as well, because if the VOD rewinds, if the VOD is rewinded, you can like, when it posts, you can see all the audios will be in there. The whole kingdom's like falling apart and good old court jester juggling in the corner or something. It's like, I'm doing a live drawing today. I drew horrors beyond comprehension. Don't accuse me of being a witch. I can juggle. Watch me do a backflip. Jumps, falls on face, looks up. Did it? Was it good? Praise me. Yeah, I'm just re-export. Oh, that's my thumbnail. That's me. Praise me. I'm a good jester. I do so well. That's my notes. I need to get rid of the background to get the clear PNG, but I need to make my name go away. Be gone, the Jcrow. What are you doing in a Jcrow live stream, Jcrow? Honestly.
How dare you?
How dare you? Nisty, did you see the video of my book you sent to Discord a little while back? I did. I don't remember the video, but I do remember how the book looked. Oh, I've saved it wrong there. You know what?
Overwrite it.
It's fine. Uzi, yes, I do. I can teleport and I spawn mini aliens to help in battle. Oh, I'm glad you're on our side, actually.
Yeah, it'd be real inconvenient if you defected to the enemy kingdom. There's a new little bit of lore for you to play with.
You go to the enemy kingdom and it's like, that's how we're winning. I'm imagining like, no, it's a darker line art so you can see it. Hey, imagine while all these pen pressure. I did not ask
To
you.
my beloved.
No, I don't want that. Gone. Try again, like a little castle window. This one's really wonky. Like little bricks. Now they're usually more arched than pointy. Could be an archer, could be cool, but I'm not. I'm imagining like while all the war's going on, just kind of like, oh, more like, oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, the jester hat.
How was that one you?
This is me. What's going on? We got Astra Blaze. Little goblin.
No, goblin.
No, because you've got the sword, and then someone got promoted that wasn't you, so I imagined you just kind of like angrily biting on the sword, like crying. Like this. You're like, it should have been me! What kind of hair do you want? You're a blacksmith. You should probably not have it down. You look like a skeleton, actually. You should probably have your hair tied back if you're doing work in a forge.
Just 80 degrees stare.
You're like, oh, I'm joking. It was just like,
He was trying to be farted.
it was literally just like, what kind of hair do you have? Drawing. What's your fringe?
I don't have one.
Doesn't have a head.
Yes,
Me right now.
I'm hopeless.
Wavy hair.
Good brain moment.
Looking over like, what kind of fringe do you have? She don't have one. That's why I didn't know what fringe. You want to put your hair back? This is you sobbing. And then we've got a knight. Wait. What a knight swear. But you're also an alien, so it's kind of like, you've got alien eyes in there. Maybe this kind of alien. Do you want like little holes for the antenna. This is Uzi. No, that looks more like the flipping us off. That's a bad hand.
Flipping them off.
There's Uzi. And Uzi also has, you know, their mini alien children. There they are. Little alien. That's you. Uzi, you have befriended me now.
When does cats get fed?
I don't know when I've not fed them yet.
I fed them early, but I can't remember when.
Susie's idea for real, eating the sword. There was also the bit where I was like, I mean, alternatively, Astro Blaze could be screaming into like the forge, so you could
Yeah, just smack my head in the fire. Screaming.
screams. There's your hand. That's why you're screaming. I'm like aware that there was like seconds left, so I'm like, I need to not be precious with these. So this is like also Astro Blaze sobbing because they didn't get the night promotion either. They keep applying for it and they keep not getting it. It's a shame. It's a bad month to be Astro Blaze. But then the tears are like dissolving in the flames. Now you look stinky. And then Nisty, just the biggest crown because he just won't leave it. How did I draw your face for Stardew? I don't actually know what Nisty's face looks like, but I know what the Stardew character looks like. So I think it had like kind of longish, really, really fluffy looking hair. So you can be a squibble. There's your squibble hair. You can have a patch on your crown. There you go. That's you. We're getting soft tacos later. Artist Edward has the power to give us soft tacos. They're the monarch. They're the... Not the monarch, the heir. What does a prince wear? I don't know what Artist Edward looks like. Who's in your profile picture? You can look like that. We need more tears on Astro Blaze. And a puddle on the sword from the tears.
I can punch them if you like.
No, that's mean.
But it'd get tears.
Artist Edward, channel activity. Who's in your profile picture? Anime. I don't know who that is. They're an anime. You're gonna get a really poor rendition of a squibble though. 'Cause we're out of time. So it's like got kind of like wavy-ish, but also choppy hair. I don't know what the rest of the hair looks like. It could look like anything. Could be a ponytail there. This is your face though. Because you're watching YouTube on your iPad whilst the king goes to war. But yeah, YouTube. What kind of hat do we put on a prince?
Smaller crown.
I mean, what does a not a tiara look like? Like tiaras are...
You still have a mini crown.
Do you want a tiara?
A little mini crown.
A little crown? Why do you kind of look like a sergeant boy with hair like that? What do you do?
Yeah, you've run one at Sergeant Boys.
You're a K-pop stan. Can't remember what their logo looks like. It's kind of like a boxy lion.
Yeah, it's like the lion.
But you have like a Saja Boys sticker on the back of your iPad now. There you go. The Kingdom.
The Kingdom.
The Kingdom. There's some of you.
If you're just like staring out the window, just the madness going on outside.
Maybe I fell out the window. I mean, you guys, you two should really be inside the castle. What are you doing out there?
Make my lieges, why are you outside?
Why are you outside? Am I not funny anymore? Or I've fallen out of the window.
And you're looking in.
Yes, I'm clinging for dear life with like my little hat. How do I draw this again? I forgot.
With the pen tool.
Hat. Hat. I'm like clinging for dear life. Help. I've fallen. And none of you are helping me.
They're falling and I cannot get up.
Mochi also, you know, the criminal in the background. I don't know what she's wearing. I imagine that they slay though.
It's like the standard black burglar outfit.
They're tiptoeing away.
They've done the burger.
It's the tiptoe, and they are holding a really big bag with all
Of the money.
of the Gregs.
Even better.
You took all the Gregs. You're leaving with it. So like whilst all this is going on, Mochi's like in the background, just
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Leaving. Found. We got us. You like Takedown a lot? Takedown is really good. And Uzi, I've been watching grass while I run on all fours. Oh, touching grass. Oh. Artist, I'm a K-pop idol now, sobbing. We are touching grass. You are. You're a K-pop stan. Have fun. How did we get here, Uzi? I'm good at side quests. Or bad at side quests. You decide. We have gone over by an extra 10 minutes, and I was 10 minutes late, to be fair. Nisty, my grass touching today consisted of sitting on the stairs in the shade and smoking a couple of roll-ups. You're inhaling the grass. So, thank you everybody for joining the live stream. We have made it to the end of the stream.
You survived.
Did you survive this fine day in the Kingdom, or did you end up executed?
Why are you looking at me?
Did you end up executed?
That's Misty's decision.
You're not in chat. You might be dead.
No, I'm not even in the kingdom. You can't execute me.
You're like, maybe you're just voices in my head and you were like whispering in my ear the whole time, and I'm just there like, going on.
I'm inside your walls.
Oh no. Okay, so thank you everybody for joining the live stream today. Shout out to everyone we've seen. Our current top places is Nisty, Artist Edward, and Uzi. Shout out to everybody else we've seen today. Mochi, Venom Shank, Skelly Bones, always watching YouTube, Cookie, Squeaky, Master Blaze, who was here IRL.
Yes, I'm physically present.
We've seen. I was like, we've seen Venom Shank, and I'm like, I've already said Venom Shank. Well, thank you all for joining the live stream. The streaming schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. UK time. Depending on where you are, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Have a great day or sweet dreams. Bye bye.
Au revoir.
We're having fajitas.